Greetings YouTube, Cross-Train here, coming to you today from World of Tanks again, and today I am bringing you gameplay in my Tier 9 British heavy tank, the Conqueror. Like many tanks that I fall in love with in World of Tanks, this is a tank which generally doesn't get great reviews. Now, personally, let's take a look. I have finally clawed back to 50% win rate in this tank, because I was down around 35 at one point. Don't have a ton of games in it, but even when I was running at 35-40% win rate in this tank, I loved it. I just thought it was a very, very cool, fun tank to drive. So I'm bringing you a game that I played last night that was a good game, and as you may have noticed, I have turned off the chance to win in with XVM. I do have XVM still up, and you can see that we have pretty much a toss-up. I'd say this is close to a 50-50 match. I am top tier, so it is a Tier 9 battle, and I have one other green player with me here. Call Me Maybe, I think is his name. Now, he's going to end up talking to me for most of the match. Later we kind of pair up and play some, and don't talk back to him until a little later. I say thank you at one point because he said good game, Conk. So if you ever watch this, Call Me Maybe, I apologize for not responding to you, and I'm going to run. I was typing something here, I think I was typing to our T-34. What the heck are you doing sitting in our base? So I drove right into the red line and oh wait, hey, I woke up. Anyways, Call Me Maybe. If you in fact ever come across this video, then just know that I did appreciate your help. You were very helpful. I know up in the hill here, eventually you do some spotting for me and I get some damage on it, so I really do appreciate it. I did see your green little dot next to your name. As you can see, my mods put a little dot here, so I knew that I could probably rely on you for some help, so I appreciate it, and wanted to make sure I gave you a shout out. So Call Me Maybe, thank you very much. Appreciate the help that you give me eventually. So again, top tank. This tank has decent, not great, but decent turret armor. The gun manlet is very decent, and this CDC just backs right up into me, so I'm trying to get the heck out of his way so I can engage this 103. So I let him by here. As you can see, this thing hits for about 400, somewhere like that, average damage. Let's take a look and see what it says. Yeah, 400 average damage. I've hit this 103 twice in the cheeks for 400 and some, and then 374 or something like that. He did bounce one off my gun mantlet right there. He's going to bounce a whole lot of shots right here. But again, I'm just playing this hull down because the hull on this thing is in fact pretty weak. The turret's not bad. So I'm going to try to take advantage of this. I do bounce one there on his cheeks. Not sure how that bounced because I got him pretty much in a fat part of the cheek, but regardless, you can see our team's falling apart early. We're down 3-0 already. Don't have a whole lot of help up on this hill. I've got a T-32 to my left. I've got that CDC over working the low ground up here. Again, this 103, this poor guy just keeps bouncing me. I'm going to track him again, and then I decided it's time to go in and to kill. He tracks me there, but he does not damage me again, so I'm still sitting on full health until I just get hit by the M40, M43, which in this replay becomes a consistent theme. I take a bunch of shots, or near misses I should say, from Artie. See, I rolled high there, 437 on this IS-3, who really, for whatever reason, is focusing on the Tier 8 T-32 to my left. Frankly, he should have probably maybe didn't think he could hurt me, pen me, but regardless, if he'd have shot me with that IS-3 in my hull, he would have definitely done some work on me. So here we are. We finally there you go. There's the 1357. Call me, maybe. Ask me to help. So again, I'm gonna. I noticed that they've got some tanks down below here. So I am in fact gonna come over here, pick up a couple of 12T there. Couldn't get a shot on them. I do see these tanks that he has spotted down below. So I'm gonna finish a couple of these. I have a T-54 show up right in front of me. So I'm gonna back up. Mindful that there is Artie here that's gonna, and he came around the corner real nice, and I was able to track him. Now I'm just trying to get out of this Artie's way. Call me maybe again. I apologize. I probably cut you off right there. This T-34 is sitting sideways for me. Just a nice. The T-32 goes down to try to deal with that T-54, which he does a nice job. He hits him there. I am trying to deal with a T-34. He shoots and hits the hill right to my right. So again, I think just for a second about poking over and hitting that T-54, but I decided it's not worth it. So again, we've won the hill at this point. I decide I'm going to go to the middle here, and my good buddy, Call Me Maybe, is kind of hanging out with me, like my little lapdog right here. I'm in a big tank, and he knows he's just doing some spotting for me, so that's nice. I know I've got some decent gun depression. This tank really has some nice gun depression, so I'm gonna step back just a little bit and try to. So sure enough, I'm able to get nice shot into that 34, which is better than I could say for the next 2 shots that I take at him. I'm not sure what I did there. I must have hit the hull or the body of that dead tank that he's hiding behind now. I was going to hit the hatch, and then he turned sideways to me, so that was very, very kind of him. And Call Me Maybe sitting there just spotting for me. Not sure what I did there. Not sure what I missed. I probably missed him completely, but again, he's showing me the side of his turret. And that's nice. So we've won the hill, cleared, except for that 54, we cleared this northeast end of the map. We own the hill, and we've evened it up. It's 10-10. I've got 3,900 damage already. Now I'm just this 54 is down here somewhere. He's certainly going to outspot me. So Call Me swings to my right, and he's going to go try to spot. Is what he's doing. You can see that he said there probably didn't do any spotting damage, but whatever. So he is sitting there looking, and clearly the 54 had me spotted, and Artie just missed me. Unfortunately, my good friend, Call Me Maybe, goes down to the 54 right there. I decide that it's time to run him, and this is kind of fun. You'll see how much of his tank that I see as I spot him again. I got just about his whole tank. Shoot him on the run for 343 and destroy him, and in a second he's going to accuse me of having a war pack, which, quite frankly, I kind of took it as a moment of pride, because I think it might be the first time I've ever been accused of running war pack, which means I must have arrived or something, but here it comes. Nice war pack shooting through the building. Well, you folks saw it. I saw the outline of almost his entire tank in front of me, but whatever. That's fun. I love to be accused of cheating. That's awesome. Bounce another shot from the Centurion, and I shoot the dirt in return. So, again, there's another shot from Artie. How many have I taken from Artie so far? Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3. That S-51 really wants me. But anyways, I'm trying to work this hill, trying to light. I know I've got this ISU-152, which I sure as heck don't want to take a shot from right in front of me. Fortunately, he is kind enough to pull right up on the hill and try to get a shot at me. I'm not sure why, but regardless, he didn't get a shot at me. So again, Game's getting a little bit better. The Centurion came up the hill. Again, he's going to bounce me a few times. There's that S51 again. There's the M4043. Good Lord. Now, I want to pause this just for a second. Just, again, any of you tankers who have played a while and are pretty experienced, you know this. But I see a lot of players making a mistake. This Centurion decides to take a chance and come over the hill. He's pretty, in fact, let's look. He is darn near full health at this point. I am down to 250 hit points. He's at 1100 plus hit points. And he decides to, and probably not a bad choice on the one hand, to come at me because I'm tracked, and he doesn't know whether, I guess he doesn't know whether I've used my repair kit, which I have, by the way. But I have a fair repair skill on this crew, so I'm going to go ahead and go back. So here's what I wanted to show. So I did get some help. The prototype you saw just took him for a big chunk. I hit him for one, and he hit him for one. What I want to say is, again, if you're a relatively newish player, one of the things that I'm going to do right here is he's trying to speed around me, and the Centurion's not real fast. But again, one thing, I'm not just turning my turret to try to stay with him, because again, the turret traverse is not tremendous. It's not bad. But again, I'm traversing both my tracks and my turret. It gives the turret a higher perceived speed of turning. If the whole tank is turning and the turret's turning at the same time, then the turret gets that little bit of extra. So again, also because I don't want to give him my side. So let's just follow this. Again, I just want to kind of highlight this. You see my turret. I don't want to give him my side. I'm waiting to reload. And I get him. Now, the other thing I do right here is you will see I am diving down this hole. And I'll tell you why. That's the reason right there. I knew darn well Artie had a hard-on for me. So I decided as soon as I killed that guy, I was going to dive in the hole. Make this shot very, very difficult, and to get a shot at me. So dove down there, lights off now, so now I can proceed at that point. So again, took care of that Centurion, and then dove in the hole so that Artie wouldn't have an opportunity to beat me up. Now, tell you what's going through my head right now. I got 5,070 damage right here. I can see that I've blocked 2,060 damage. I got heavy tank mission number 15, which is to block, assist, cause, or take 8,000 damage. I know darn well that I've only got out of 1,950 hit points. I've taken 1,700 hit points. I got 2,000 plus damage blocked. I've got 5,000 damage. So I know right now that I've already got heavy tank mission number 15, which I did complete at one other time. I didn't remember the battle when I did it, but I lost that battle. So I didn't get the extra with the honors. So I'm thinking right now, it just dawned on me as I'm coming down this hill. I said, "My gosh, I think I got 2,000, or I get heavy tank number 15 with honors done if we can just close this battle out." You can see I've got a near full health Tiger, and the T-34 is about 2/3 health. So I figure we got a pretty good chance. The Artie's back here somewhere, so let's see how this plays out. So I'm pretty happy at this point that I'm going to get that one extra commendation, because that means I don't have to finish either the light or the Artie mission. So I can just complete one or the other, not both. There's the S51. He's had a hard-on for me all day, and guess what? Dang. Before I can get my shot off, he gets his shot off, and he does, in fact, take me out. So, but he dies shortly thereafter. We do, in fact, win the battle. I've got my, and as it turned out, 10,000, because I had about 1,600 of spotting damage, too. Spotting or track damage. So I had over 10,000 damage caused, received, deflected, or assisted. So I was able to pick up heavy tank mission number 15 with honors in the Conqueror of all tanks. So again, love this tank. You saw some good use of the hold-on position on it. Bounced a bunch of shots from that 103 up top. You saw the gun depression from the hill. I was able to get shots down on those tanks that were sitting here on this ridge right here. When I was sitting up here on this hill, I was able to depress the gun down here to get shots. You saw the decent maneuverability, the decent traverse speed. You saw. So again, this is a lovely tank. Love it. Not much is good is said about the 215B, which is the tier 10 in this line either, but I'm looking forward to it actually because, again, it's got a lot of the same characteristics. Fast reload, 400 alpha damage, decent traverse, rear-mounted turret, so it side scrapes pretty well if played correctly. So I really am actually looking forward to getting the 215B. Let's take a quick look at the post-game stats. So you can see that this was, in fact, an ace tanker in my Conqueror. I was excited about that. I picked up the high caliber as well as the top gun again. Got 7 kills here. 4,300 for my ×2 for the day. 73, almost 74,000 credits earned raw. If you go to the team score page, see, again, 5,070 damage done, 1,437. It was my base XP, so that was nice. Let's take a look at this 1357, see if it did some, yeah, he did some spotting damage right there, 1159 spotting damage, so probably some of that damage I picked up was due to him, so again, call me maybe, thank you. I did appreciate your assistance right there. It was good to work side by side with you, for you to do your thing and let me pick up some damage there, so I appreciate that. Detailed report again, took 26 shots, 21 of them hit, 16 of them penned. Again, 1,700 from far away, so it's a decent tank to hit from far away as well. Bounce 2060 assistance, excuse me, not 1,600, it was just under 1,300, 1,273 assistance. Traveled a total of 3+ kilometers. You can see there's 74,000. I only made grossed or netted 7,445. The reason for that is the loadout on this tank is not very big. I don't know if you noticed, but when I was in the top of the hill coming down for that T-54, the shot on the T-54 was my last regular AP round in this tank. The rest of the way there, I had to fire gold. I had to fire my APCR shells. Again, I think I switched to HE round when I was hunting down the Artie. Of course, never got the shot off. But regardless of that, the loadout isn't that big, and I fired enough shots at 26 to completely use my my regular AP rounds, and I think I carry 10 or 12 APCR in this tank, so I went through a few of those as well. So so the loadout's not real big, but what that led to is, man, I spent almost 50,000 credits on ammo. So again, this is a fun game. I really do love this tank, and this is definitely not a tank I'm going to free XP through to get to the 215B, even though I'm eager to get there because I just enjoy it. It's a fun tank. Like saw there, it can do some bouncing, and I think you just enjoy this tank. Use it to its strengths. It's a second-line tank, basically. And use it to its strengths, and I think you'll like it as well. So, until next time, this is Crosstrain coming to you from World of Tanks, and I will see you on the battlefield. Peace.